Hey guys, first Regardsman here, and today I'll be talking about a buffed bolt rifle build that is coming for the tactical class in patch 12.0 Space Marine 2 for the Techmarine update. Now, the bolt rifle this patch got like a 10% base damage increase, and now the ×2 headshot multiplier variant is hitting harder than ever, and on top of that, we also have some buffs to the tactical perk tree with balance distribution now giving a 15% damage buff to your primary weapon instead of the 10% from patch 11, though this also applied to the secondary weapon damage loss. We will circumvent that a little bit that we'll get into later. So first up, the bolt rifle. This thing with the ×2 headshot multiplier absolutely slaps on the accuracy variant. You are very ammo efficient on this weapon already thanks to Emperor's Vengeance, and on top of that, all the headshot perks are just kind of nuts on this weapon. So number one, we have Headhunter. Moving into the perk Adamant Hunter. When your health is below 30%, headshots will deal 25% more damage. With all the buffs to this thing, the amount of headshot damage you're actually doing is just tremendous, especially when this is active, so incredible perk. Next perk here is Fast Reload. Moving here into the perk Able Reload. Then I grab the perk here, Recoupment. Killing a Majora's level or higher enemy with a headshot this weapon restores an armor segment. The cooldown is 15 seconds. This perk will save you so much damn HP. It completely helps you avoid chip damage with your armor restore on your weapon, and overall, ranged enemies are just really annoying to deal with when you're trying to like shoot them back with a ranged weapon at times, and this helps you avoid that chip damage a ton. Next perk here is Great Might. Moving up here into the perk Tactical Precision. Headshots will deal 20% more damage. Non-headshot damage decreases by 10%. We are building for all headshot damage, so pretty much always pick this up. And the next perk here is, of course, Adamantine Grip. Moving into the perk Rapid Health. Now, you could skip over these two and just pick up perks like Cleaving Fire and the one down here, Rampage. But to be honest, I think Rapid Health is a bit better, so I do pick it up here instead. And next perk I take is still Headhunter. Moving down to the perk Extended Magazine, with the final perk being, of course, Divine Might, for a flat 10% damage increase. Now for our secondary weapon for this build, since we do lose like 15% damage on our secondary, I take Retribution's Bequest, the Heroic Heavy Bolt Pistol, because the heroic perk effect here is called No Help Is Coming. Shooting an enemy with the Elite Scream stats effect stops them from calling for reinforcements, and headshots will kill in one shot. This perk will just instantaneously kill any reinforcement calling enemy, and that is super useful because it doesn't matter if we lose 15% damage on our secondary. If we one-shot the guy we need to kill the most, so great synergy there. And for the rest of the perk tree, it's pretty standard here. We just go all the way down the bottom for things like Death Strike, moving up here into the perk Headhunter, and of course Tactical Precision for more headshot damage, because headshot damage is unfortunately all that matters in Space Marine 2, especially when it comes to bolter weapons. Now for the melee weapon, I do take the brand new Heroic Combat Knife. Currently this one has no name, but the stats here are an 18 strength, 3+ speed, 1 cleaving potential, and the defense type is fencing, with the heroic perk effect here called Knuckles. Riposte window is shorter, but each riposte deals damage to the attacker. What this basically does, it just means on a perfect parry, you will deal damage to the guy you parried, and this will scale up with difficulty. And the actual parry window here feels like a perfect block window, just the fencing defense type as an actual effect. So when you parry the enemy, you still get a parry. It just feels like the actual window is equivalent to a block weapon. So a little harder to use for some players, but still pretty decent. Now, for the perk tree on this, I do take Perpetual Strength first, moving here to the perk Kinetic Energy. Then I take the perk Perpetual Strength and Perpetual Strength again for a further 10% melee damage buff. Then I move here into the perk Heavy Onslaught, which will buff up our Shadow Stab as well. And then I grab the perk here, Reeling Blow, moving here into the perk Extremis Slayer, and finishing off with Hard Target. And that's pretty much all there is for the combat knife here. You know, this one isn't the strongest option in the whole game, in my opinion. I do think the Power Gladius is still better, but this one's pretty fun. I know a lot of people are big fans of fencing weapons, but to be honest, on this one, they might not be because it is a pretty short window, and this will probably screw over a lot of the newer players, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be pretty popular anyways. I'm really gonna buff it in the official release. Now, for our perk tree here, I do start off with, of course, Balanced Distribution. Your primary weapon deals 15% more damage, but your secondary weapon deals 15% less damage, and then I move here into the perk Relentless Pursuit. After a gun strike, your range damage increases by 25% for 10 seconds. This is such a knife. After a gun strike, range damage increases by 25% for 10 seconds. This range damage buff is super nice, especially for our bolt rifle here, because we did get a big buff here, so our range damage increases matter even more. And the next perk here is, of course, Emperor's Vengeance. Killing a Majora's level or higher enemy restores your primary weapon's ammo by 1 magazine. Cannot exceed maximum ammo capacity. The cooldown is 30 seconds. Now, you could skip over this weapon, but to be honest, I would say pick up Emperor's Vengeance because the bolt rifle is just super ammo hungry in Space Marine 2, and not having this, it just sucks. So just pick this up, okay? Like, that's what I would say. Pick this one up pretty much all the time. Next perk here is Aligned Aim. Range damage increases by 15% for all team members. This is by far the worst of the two good team perk options in this tree. The best one obviously being Secure Stockpile, which is probably the best team perk in the entire game. Hopefully they don't nerf this one, but for now, I'm taking this one because I want full range damage. That's the whole point of this build. Next perk is Vital Data. Scanning extremist or terminus level enemy restores your Auspex scan charge by 50%. Moving here into the perk Precise Calibration and of course Concentrated Fire, because when you combine these two perks together, your Auspex just nukes enemies. Even things like Neurothrops will just crumble before you. So a really good perk here and really good for damage nuking. I actually like this combo by far the most ever since they nerfed Battle Focus. Now, final perk here is, of course, a Radiating Impact. A melee finisher additionally deals significant area effect damage in a 10-meter radius. The cooldown is 90 seconds. Unfortunately, these other two signature perks in patch 12, they still suck. Maybe they'll buff them in the future, but Signal Jammer is garbage, and Marked for Death got Powercraft. You could pick them up if you really wanted to, but this one is just way better. Now, for the Prestige perk list, we take Acuity because headshot damage is pretty much all that matters on this build. And the next perk here is Skill Supplier for better ammo reserves. Then I pick up Resilience for more HP on our Medicae stims, and Fortitude for a health increase of 15% because Tactical is a glass cannon. Without this perk, you will just explode like you're playing Monkey Balloon Tower Defense. And that is pretty much all there is for this build, guys. I'm just some actual gameplay of this. I know a lot of people are curious about the bolt rifle buffs on top of the new Hero Combat Knife. I think both of these options are pretty damn fun. So hopefully you like this build guide. And as always, guys, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye.
Pathetic tyranny of abomination. Kill that foe, lest it's some high beast here. Reloading. The lictor has us in its sights. Mobilize reinforcements and eliminate it. Stealthy Xenos can hide, but not for long.
I'm so Techmarine brain right now. There we go. I'm not used to having to actually have an animation for my gun strike anymore.
Fortify your psyche. Xenos psyche outland. Silence that vermin school for more Xenos fireform. Changing magazine. Another Xenos fireform eliminated.
Vulcans suck ass in this game. Really hope they keep this buff. They're not too bad. Not anymore. They used to suck ass. I just got an ammo box again. And then a lot of damage. Do you think they're gonna change Emperor's Vengeance to refill the auxiliary stuff? Maybe. They should buff it up a bit. I feel like Emperor's Vengeance should give you like 2 combi melta shots or like 2 grenades, not just 1. Not even a VOP if you did that. Is the new knife any good? It's okay. I think it's alright. It's not like terrible. It's not amazing though. The damage scales with difficulty on the riposte. When does the PTS close? In like 3 days. Or so. Something like that. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Keep your distance, brother. Fresh magazine in. Exterminate. Reloading.
Alright, about the CHP bug. Wonderful. What's been happening to PTS recently? Lovely. Whatever. We lose some... You have to get damage to get rid of the bug.
Swapping magazine.
That's very annoying for wish your class like us.
Fresh magazine in. Activating all specs advanced. Lictor. Sneaky high fiend. Subterranean Xenos below.
Yeah. Mildly spooky. Imagine the CHP bug hitting live. That would be pretty bad. There's that parry.
Nowhere left to dig now, Rat. This lictor stalks the battlefield, no.
This is what a bolt gun is supposed to feel like. It does feel a lot better. And like, it was already pretty strong. That's 100% going live. This is Saber we're talking about. I don't know, they're actually pretty good about solving bugs from the PTS. And this one's pretty obvious. It happens like every other game. What variant of the bolter is this? This is ×2 headshot multiplier. Has anyone seen what the new strats are yet? One of them's double terminus. That's cool. A lot of fun stuff you can do in this one.
Rearming. Throwing frag grenade. Another Xenos fireball eliminated. Swapping magazine. Captain, the waste center entrance and
Okay.
our victory are right.
Reminds me of that heavy bolt rifle. This is a normal bolt rifle, but yes, it's the ×2 headshot. What does a new heroic knife do? I have a whole video on that if you're curious.
Protecting my setter's mind. That one calls for reinforcement. Fertilize fresh magazine in.
Okay.
Subterranean alien pest. Mark this position.
Give me your brain.
High beast here.
There we go. That damage parry is killing them extremis quick. It's a nice little bit of bonus damage. It's pretty good. I do think this will be one of the less popular ones, only because parry windows are generally hard for the player base. And because of that, I doubt they're going to enjoy. One like this. Okay, there we go.
Disgusting tyrannid scum. No
Ooh,
telling what's
Sanctified Wrath, I'll take that. This got buffed as well, Sanctified Wrath Reliquary does. Much better now.
I assume the reclamation
It lasts longer and gives you like, I think it's a 40% bonus or so.
flagged objective. Target seeks to mobilize. Primary here. Rearming. Tyranny artillery in sight. Only after we activate the consoles can we enter the fortress, brothers. The hive mind reels from the zone throat's death trap. Fresh magazine in.
This feels a lot better. Should I buy the Heroic Power Fist or wait for the new update? Heroic Power Fist is pretty good. Definitely buy that. FTG, do you think the Heroic Heavy Bolt Pistol was actually a nerf? I'm on the fence. In some ways it was, but definitely not for like things like Chaos Fun.
Let us find this substance and purge it. The Tyranid
A lot of guys.
ensnares the system. We should find the spores that spawned these fights and eliminate them.
Foreign biological matter no longer detected. System accessible. Resume communion with the console instance.
Swapping magazine.
Vessel detected. Sharing the divine blessings of the machine core. Console operational. Connection to core control established.
Has the Times 2 Headshot Bolt Rifle been buffed, or is that the Kraken bolts on? It's been buffed. It is stronger now. It's not your imagination. Got like a 10% buff or so.
Only after we activate the consoles can we enter
Why
the
just
fortress.
obliterates heads now. Look at that damage.
Communion established. Transmission of blessing has commenced. Minister, do not stray from the console during reawakening.
Oh, I was already pretty strong before. Yeah, now it's even better. Pretty nuts.
Functions restored. Praise the Omnissiah. System restoration complete. Primary control reset.
System is running. Let us open the fortress door. Alien trespasser sighted.
I'm gonna do here is do this. Kinda want that for the no knockback.
Changing magazine. You are fertilizer now, Xenos.
Now, the fencing knife will do full damage no matter where you are in a parry window. It's like, if this is a whip warrior and attacks you from like over there, I back up, he's still taking damage. There we go.
Reloading.
The new heroic knife, I mean.
Another Xenos bioform eliminated.
I think this would be a very popular bolter build.
Let us open the fortress door.
Does anybody know how much the range damage is reduced in the hard weekly stratagem? A lot. Enough that you should not be using ranged weapons in that one.
We have left the sewers
I'll tell you that.
behind and are in the fortress, Captain.
It is not worth your time, brother.
Up to the cannons and remind the Xenos of whom they dare to attack.
Yeah, it's that one. Actus is indeed that one. Who will... Ooh, stim shot. These are actually... We'll use the med shot, because stim shots are actually godly in this. Oh. Who dares? Back where you came. Oh my god. You guys just hear that thing scream? Why is my character all blurry? What is going on? I can't see anything.
Stay close and sharp.
Why is your screen blurred? A great question. I didn't do anything. Okay, well, I got the nades.
Gathering supplies.
What the fuck, dude? Did I just get, like, psychically attacked? What happened?
Fresh magazine in. Kill that foe, lest it summon aid. Grabbing it down. Pathetic tyranny. Xenos bioform. Neurothrope sighted. Aim for its head. Silence that vermin's call for more high beasts here. All specs engaged. Reloading. Lictor on all specs. Grab it up. Watch the ground. Throwing crack grenade. Changing magazine.
Andy stim shot is goated.
No more surprises from this.
Man, I think that's a long time.
Stay dead. Swapping magazine. Half vision incoming. The hive mind loathes our
How does the new stim work anyway? So basically, your contested health can't drop while it's there, and it will increasingly go up, and you can refill your HP. So like, it's supposed to be used aggressively. It doesn't give you HP back immediately. You have to do damage, but it gives you like a period. You can still die in it, but it'll give you a period of time where your CHP is constantly going up and up and up, which is very nice. All right, well, my screen is completely blurred, but I guess we'll finish the mission.
War gear acquired.
Why is my screen blurred though? Why is the PTS so buggy? I guess it is a PTS. The cataracts, Marine. Yeah, pretty much.
Tyranids, that is our way to the battle, my brothers.
This is like you're playing Gmod and you're like, you took the weed drug. The weed drug, yeah, quote FTG, the weed drug.
We made the lictor disappear. Target is rallying reserve full alien trespassing sight. Another Xenos bioform eliminated. Silence that vermin's call for more of its foul presence. No telling what surprises await.
The weed drug, yeah, dude. It's stuck after you use the sim though, probably stuck in its animation. No, it was already like that before. It was after the zoanthrope shouted and died. The stream is Morgan's faithful to added some shit to the stim, it's true.
Ammunition cache here. The Tyranid scourge towers above us, but not for long. The cannons will end its rampage.
This actually feels like you're on like the LSD mod in Gmod.
Shock grenade loose. Location locked. Pathetic Tyranid bomb. Changing magazine.
You can only carry one type of stim. That is true. Armor boost. You like that?
Swapping magazine.
That zoanthrope scream was horrifying. I can't believe it made that noise. Never heard that before.
You are near the last cannons. You will need to find the manual controls to operate them.
We see the console. Soon we will use this fortress's weapons on the Tyranids.
This weapon shreds.
Defensive cannons active. Targeting system non-functional.
Now, hopefully it'll unblur my screen for the next one.
Keep at it, brothers. Show the Tyranids no. The Tyranid aims for us.
As you aim, the
Back
surface
away from its toxic expulsion. Kill that foe as it summons aid. Instantly resist the Tyranid wave.
Well, I tried to hit fire it, but
Weapons ready. Awaiting target. Aim and fire on the sidearm to commence attack.
always the downside of playing pack into this is that most of your damage is your primary gonna build like this, so
Take cover, brothers.
I can't see.
Away from its filth, brothers.
I have cataracts.
Waiting for fire command. Aim and fire with sidearm when ready, Minister.
The Tyranid aims for us. Do not let its
All right.
Tyranny aims for our keep at it, brothers. Show the Tyranids no mercy.
Engage auxiliary generators to resume fire.
The Rourke knife seems to be meh. It's pretty good. I think it's the best fencing knife. But I also didn't think the fencing knife's very good. That's not saying much.
Take cover, brothers.
Alright.
Finished here. Charge restored.
Before they land on my head. Thank you.
Bombardment.
Specs and fortress communication disrupted. Return to console for reconnection.
Gun beast eliminated. Fresh magazine in. The Tyranid aims for us.
Communion successful. Cannon targeting link enabled.
Press the attack. Do not let them take cover, brothers. Do not let its waste poison. The Tyranid aims for us.
Oh, it's almost over already.
We can finish. Away from
It's always euphoric, and I can finally get rid of the stupid whatever the fuck the filter is going on my screen right now. There we go.
the auxiliary
Any plans to help viewers of the weekly? Probably not today. I got a PTS active at the moment, which is pretty time sensitive. I'll make a guide for tomorrow's. I probably won't be doing it that often though.
You are fertilizer now, Seagulls. Activating all specs in front. This lictor stalks the battlefield node. All specs tag the burrowing tyranny.
It's good for that.
Burrowing ravener filth.
Alright, now please just don't drop shit on me. I'll be happy.
Cover, brothers.
My eyes. I see your tactical suffering from the Horus Hennessy. Yes. I've never seen this bug before, but it all happened after a Zoanthrope did a Wilhelm scream and then died.
For reinforcements. Exterminating.
That was very tragic.
Changing magazine.
I wonder what his name was.
Replenish the last cannons so we can eliminate these tyrannids.
Alright, let's just go and finish this up.
This is done. The tyrannid aims for. Let us fire at the tyrannids.
Right, this should be only one shot and we're done. Alright, well, let's just
Reestablish server skull and system.
do it as fast as we can.
System link has been established. All specs connected.
There we go. That's a wrap on that one.
Take the shot on those damn towers and unleash the...
The goggles, they do nothing. His name was Wilhelm, probably. That probably was the name of that guy. And his Space Marines shall know no fear, because they can't see shit. Unfortunately true. But hey, that was pretty good. 50,000 damage almost. That bolt rifle, that's a good gun. It was already a good gun, now it's even better.